It's been a few months since we've been to the LEGO store to pick up some new sets, and there are a couple reasons for that. One is that we want to make sure we stay on our budget, and the second one is we want to be very intentional about the sets that we buy. So today, when the Houses of the World 3 was back up as a gift with purchase, we had a plan of attack, decided to go to the store, pick up some things to make sure we hit that threshold, and we had an incredible time doing that. It also was interesting because I was able to brush off this scale and use that. As for the why, I'll let you know in just a little bit, but check out our adventure to the store. Every time we go to the LEGO store, I'm super excited to see what they have on display out in front, and this time they definitely featured the LEGO Dreams theme. So they have the Sea Blob, I think that's what it is. They have the LEGO Nightmare Shark Ship. They also have this big tree house from the Dreams theme, and they look pretty good. They're not the same size as some of the other icons or 18 plus sets, like for instance, the Concorde that they have here, which was absolutely massive, by the way. That looked really good on display. They also had the new Insects Ideas set out on display, which looked pretty good. Now, inside the store, they had quite a bit on display as well. So one of those that they had was the brand new Chewbacca and the Coruscant gunship. They also had the new Ahsoka sets, so those had plenty in stock on one of the end caps. Now, moving to one of my favorite sections, the icons and ideas. They've got some classics here like Home Alone. They've got the El Dorado Fortress, the Lion Knight's Castle, the A-Frame. They even have some of the art sets and a couple of the Winter Village Main Street sets as well. They had some of the Statue of Liberty sets, the Globe, the Eiffel Tower. They had the Titanic, which was good to see those in stock. They don't always have that. They had two modulars. They had the Jazz Club and the Boutique Hotel, along with the Grand Piano and the Fender Stratocaster. They did have, it looks like, one jazz quartet set available. In terms of some of the newer releases, they had the Himeji Castle and the Tranquil Garden, which looked really nice on display, especially that garden. And one of the sets that we were excited to see there, the El Dorado Fortress, built and on display. I think it looks pretty good. They also had plenty of Star Wars UCS sets. You see the Razor Crest, the Millennium Falcon, the AT-AT. There's a built Millennium Falcon, but they also had the Mos Eisley Cantina, the X-Wing, and some other large Star Wars sets in stock as well. They did have some creator sets. I focused on this one because I knew Autumn would really like the unicorn. They also had the spaceship. They had plenty of the old classics there with the bulk bricks. Moving over to Ninjago, they had Ninjago City Gardens, they had the Ninjago City Docks, they also had some of the other newer releases from the summer line. They looked pretty good. Plenty of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World sets, and some of the DC Marvel. Now, they did have the Black Panther on sale, significantly reduced. I think it was 30% off. They did have for Harry Potter the brand new micro scale Hogwarts Castle and Grounds, which looked really cool on the box there. And they did have the large Gringotts Bank, so that was nice to see that in stock. One of the other end caps had Rivendell and the Hocus Pocus set, which was built here on display, and plenty of city sets. A lot of the new releases from 2023, the summer, including the Downtown set, and plenty of Disney 100 sets. They had the Up House, they had the buildable characters, they had the Wendy and Peter Pan flight, they had the camera, and some of the other sets from the theme. The brand new Disney Castle was also there in stock, so if you're interested in that, definitely pick it up. Next, we're moving on to the PAB wall, which was insanely good right now. They have the 1x2x8 turquoise arch bricks there, 4x6 plates in dark gray. They have a bunch of blue bricks, yellow 2x10 plates, some longer white bricks they were out of, but some plates in dark orange, which were nice. These were the curved ones. They also had 2x6 plates. They have 1x1 brackets in the medium nougat, some bow slopes in the bright light orange. Oh, check it out. They had these 1x2 log pieces in white, which were really cool, and some curved 3x3 purple plates. They also had these bins that were Halloween themed. So I know it's only September here, but it's the end of September. We're about a month from Halloween, and they had some green and orange mixed together and some trans red bricks thrown in there. So that was really nice. Some 1x2 and 1x1 in orange, and some of that bright light green in 1x2 bricks as well. So that was a nice combination. Here are those lever pieces again, and they had these great 1x1 corner snot bricks in medium blue. Those look fantastic. They had some bright light yellow 1x3 plates, and moving over here to the left, check it out, 1x1 tan plates. Always good to see pieces like that in there. They had some hexagonal black plates as well. They had 1x2 slopes in this lavender color and 1x2 bow slopes in red. So nice bow slope game here at the Beechwood Mall Pick-a-Brick wall. They had 2x2 trans clear slopes along with these 1x2 modified plates with a bar in white. They had, check it out, the bright light green 1x1 by 1 2/3 snot bricks, which were fantastic, along with some of the light purple foliage pieces, some big red plates, wagon wheels, and one of my favorite pieces here, the 1x2x8 arch in light bluish gray. Love to see those kinds of pieces on the Pick-a-Brick wall, especially if you're a castle builder. Now, moving from the right to the left, we've got some ladder pieces, some black bricks, some really large plates in aqua, some wedge plates in white, curved large plates in tan, and some 2x8 plates in green. They had some bright light orange curved plates, some red bricks, and 4x6 plates in regular old blue. So moving on up, they had some 1x1 round tiles in mint green and some trans yellow studs. They had some green 1x1 bricks. But check out in this corner up at the top right, they had these corner arches that are really fantastic. I don't see those a whole lot, so I made sure that I wanted to take a look at those. They also had some 1x1 purple bracket pieces and the 1x2 inverted arches in bright light orange. Also, in terms of plates, they had these 1x5 medium nougat plates, which is really cool to see on the wall. Some dark blue brackets, the 1x1 by 2x2, and some pink flowers. So once we scanned the whole wall, we started putting together some cups. Here's an action shot of Kiara packing in her bricks as much as she possibly could. So one of the big reasons we went to the store was to get the Houses of the World 3 as the promo, but of course to do that you had to spend $250. The main item we were there to buy was this set right here. The Eldorado Fortress. I had the other version of this, the original version, when I was a kid, and so we wanted to do something special with this set, especially given all the pirate sets that I had when I was younger. So we're going to be doing some really cool stuff with this, namely a review comparison between the original and the new one, and start setting up some of the old pirate sets, new ones, to kind of recreate some of the classic pirate adventures. So that's one of the things we got. So we also got 2 Pick-a-Brick cups. You saw all the incredible pieces on the PAB wall, and so I couldn't resist. And of course, to get that $250 threshold for the Houses of the World 3, had to get some of this. So we filled them as tightly as we possibly could, and I'm pretty impressed with what we got. We'll show you the contents in just a moment, but to give you a little sense of the weight, I got, in my cup, looks like just over 491 grams. And in Kiara's cup, 464. So really good value that I think we got for these pieces right here. So these Pick-a-Brick cups left us $3 shy for the $250 threshold for the Houses of the World set. So I picked up one of these minifigs from the Marvels line. So I'm going to open this up, see what I got. In the meantime, check out what we have from this Pick-a-Brick wall. All right, now here's our haul for the Pick-a-Brick wall. Had those 2x8 slopes in black, but we also got some of those log bricks in white, some red flowers that were in a Frankenstein bin full of other pieces. Same thing with those 1x2 grill bricks in yellow, some nice 6x8 black plates, the 4x6 dark blay plates, some bricks in orange, 1x4s, 1x2s, 1x1s, some jumper plates in green, those bright light green bricks, some 2x8 plates in green, and check out all of those leaves. They were amazing to get all of those leaves. It was fantastic. We also got some of those corner snot bricks, more logs, more 1x2 bright light green bricks, tons of 1x1 plates in tan, some gold clips and bars, pink 1x1 bricks, lots of those great arches in light blay, some of those brackets in both nougat and in purple, some of the bow slopes in bright light orange, some tooth pieces in bright light green, and lots of those snot bricks. We also filled up half of a cup total with those leaf elements. Those are fantastic to get, especially when you're building trees and city things like parks and whatnot. And we made sure to grab some of those corner arches. Those were really cool to see on the Pick a Brick wall. I think that Pick a Brick wall haul was awesome. There's so many great pieces in there, and I'm looking forward to our family build challenge coming up using those pieces. Here's our Wolverine fully constructed. You got the minifigure here, which I think looks pretty cool. We've got a stand, a hairpiece, and this extra helmet. We've got an extra claw and an angled bar piece, which those are always really useful for sets. Thanks for watching, and before you go, why don't you check out this video right here? I think you'll like it. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our Eldorado Fortress related content or pirate stuff, and always remember to keep building together.